Boys, this is our last day in Florida. We're gonna get after it. We're gonna be hiking habitat, hoping to find some xeric species. Maybe we run into a coach whip. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you updated. Come on. I got that on video. I would have just jumped. Yeah, that's what I would have done. All right, video camera in hand, gonna hop it. A little demonstration of how much more athletic I am than Alex. All right.
Okay, well, I made the decision of trying to jump on a
Ready?
wet log.
1.
Hey, what's up?
2, 3. All right, we've got a little snake track in the sand here, if you can see it. That's a definite snake track, which is a good sign that snakes are up and active after such a cold night last night. So we followed this around, didn't see much, but we're gonna keep looking. Here's a beautiful example of a tortoise burrow right here. And this is, we're just kind of scanning around these because most snakes, I think, with a cold overnight are gonna spend the night down there and then come out to bask. So, pretty neat. So hiking this morning was pretty terrible, but we're cruising around just looking for cover to flip and stuff like that. And we just incidentally ran into this peninsula ribbon snake. It's a pretty common snake in the region, but we're happy to see anything after such a tough morning. I think Tommy saw a racer that got away, and then we saw some snake tracks in the sand, but nothing otherwise. And this guy's pretty neat, a lifer for the two of these guys, so we'll take it. These guys are trying to pose that ribbon snake for pictures. I'm not having it. It's not cooperating. So, yeah. Alright, so today we've been having our butts handed to us. We're all tired. We've tried cruising, peeking under bark. Not much flipping, a lot of hiking though. It's been a cool 70-degree day at its peak, basically, and it's been pretty brutal. We're kind of cruising right now, but it's in the evening, and we're just really hoping for that snake that will kind of be the icing on the cake to a trip that's already been relatively solid, but at the same time pretty difficult in terms of targets. So I'll let you guys know where we go from here and what we end up doing. Did you get this plastic? Oh my god, the entire thing's full of them. Alright, Alex just got this ringneck snake. It's getting dark. We stopped by this random roadside abandoned structure, and there's plenty of stuff to flip. Pretty cool. Hoping for more. We've got a tin stack in front of us to go through still, but nice little ringneck. And as you may have seen in the past episodes, ringnecks in this region of Florida are really cool. Got a little orange on the tail, but we've seen a couple of these this trip, so plan on letting this guy go. Look at that little tail.
That's cool.
Sweet.
Kind of all curled up.
That's neat. Alright, we'll let him go.
Turn signal.
Alright, Tommy, how was today?
Could have been better.
Could have been better. How was today?
Could have been better. Tired. Didn't find anything.
Cactus bars.
Hey, we found a ribbon snake.
One ribbon snake. That's a lifer, so.
Yeah, we are just... This is like the grimiest portion of the trip. Final hours, but basically today was one of those days where filming a video is like I don't know.
Not easy.
Not easy because we're not finding anything, and then it cuts, and every time it cuts, it leaps forward hours of the day. But anyway, sometimes that happens. Tomorrow, we're going for a buzzer beater snake. We're targeting eastern diamondbacks or basically anything else that will cross the road. We're going to cruise some warm gravel in the morning further south down by the airport, and we're really hoping that we get something before we need to hop on the plane. So I'll hit you guys in the morning, and we're going to get after it. All right, folks, we have just a couple hours before we need to be at the airport. We're not too far away, so we're going to take advantage of the time we have, and we're cruising a little bit, hoping to get that buzzer beater snake for the trip. Right, we got a buzzer beater snake. Hoping for more, but nice blue garter snake right here. Get the close up. It's a good sign. This is just about when we predicted snakes would be moving, so.
How did he depart from his strag?
See you later, buddy.
That's funny.
Stay off the road, please.
He is pretty blue if you see him in the right light, I feel like. There he goes. All right, well, we are on the way back to the airport. Unfortunately, this trip did not go exactly how we wanted.
Oh, come on.
I mean,
you're being harsh.
I don't know. It was a good trip. We saw some cool stuff. Not all the targets we wanted, but we had fun. Got a last-minute garter snake, and that's a snake we wouldn't have found if we didn't try before going to the airport, so that's cool. I'm not sure what I'll do for the rest of this video, but I'm gonna head to the airport, get this rental car cleaned because it is a mess, and yeah, we'll see what the rest of this video is. All right, folks, well, this is probably a confusing video transition, but right now I am in Florida, but I have no Tommy, and I have no Alex, and it's like 2 or 3 weeks later. Basically, I've kind of taken a little bit of a break in the cold winter up north from filming, and I've been rolling content that I filmed during that Florida trip with Tommy and Alex. The first part of this video was us right before leaving for the airport, and now I actually happen to be back down in Florida, not for the purposes of herping or looking for wildlife, but I am managing a little bit of time tonight to sneak out and do some road cruising. So I'm gonna let you guys know what I find. We're hoping for some snakes, but anything I find is gonna be a bonus here. So we'll see what we can do. So we just rolled up on the first snake of the night here, which is a rather predictable one. A cottonmouth, Florida cottonmouth. I'm gonna get a little bit better footage of them in a second here. There, so I'll show you, coming. The reason they call them cottonmouths is, see that? You can come a little closer. Yeah, look, see that? Better look at this guy, all coiled up defensively, which is pretty neat. Just with someone who's never seen one of these before, so I'm just telling them a little bit about it and showing them what the deal is. So what's pretty cool is, as you can see, I'm pretty close to the snake. He's opening his mouth, he's gaping, he's not striking, he's not chasing me or anything like that. He's just kind of letting me know what's up, that he doesn't want to be messed with. And yeah, he won't bother me if I don't bother him. I'm gonna help him cross the road so someone doesn't accidentally hit him, or intentionally, if someone mean is on the road. But we're gonna help him across, and we're gonna keep cruising around. Alright, so nothing since that Cottonmouth yet, but things are shaping up quite nicely. We've got some storm systems kind of moving through, but it hasn't gotten wet, and you can see there's a really nice sunset, and as things start to get dark here, I expect that snakes are going to want to get moving. I'm hoping that we see something cool. Alright, got the first snake of sundown, I guess, since that Cottonmouth. It's a little peninsula ribbon snake hanging out on the road here. Buddy. Saw one of these my last trip to Florida with Tommy and Alex. Ah, he's gonna spaz out. Alright, so check this guy out. Very common species that we kind of expected to encounter, but definitely pretty neat. So yeah, ribbon snakes, closely related to garter snakes, but you can tell the difference because they're a lot more elongated and skinny. You can see that long whip or ribbon-like tail. Then right in front of the eye, they have that little white blotch. So pretty neat. We've seen plenty of these guys before, so going to let them off the road right here. It's fast. Cool. The gator disappearing. Missed the good clip of him, but oh well. Alright, got a big green water snake here who bit the crap out of one side of my hand and is completely ungrateful for me saving him from total obliteration in typical water snake fashion, which is the way that it goes sometimes. Try not to get bit again, but you can see I'm bleeding, but we're okay. Just don't bite me again, buddy. Once these cars pass ahead, I'm gonna let them onto the other side of the road. Alright, so the situation was getting a little too sketchy to justify videotaping a release, but between traffic I was able to get him onto the other side of the road real quick, and he left me with some bite marks and musk, as water snakes do, so saved a life, and maybe karma gives us a good snake for it. We'll see. Alright, so snakes just have not been moving really tonight. This is the first snake we've seen in a while, I guess, since that water snake, and it's a little ringneck snake. I barely saw him on the road. I wasn't sure if it was a snake or not, but in Florida, we've been over this in the past couple videos, but in Florida the ringnecks have these cool little orangey tails. So pretty neat. Hopefully we're able to find a couple more snakes before the night is over, and gonna move them off the road. Alright, we got a big snake right here. It's looking like a yellow rat snake. Good to see snakes still crossing. We're gonna go ahead and pick them up. It might be a little feisty. Come on, buddy. Not too bad. There we go. My video assistant here's got the light. Oh man, I love yellow rats. Oh, hey. That's enough. Oh, hey. Stop that. Come on, buddy. Be nice. I couldn't even feel those bites. It was just such a gentle, like, peck. But, oh, these guys are cool. I love them. Didn't think we were going to get to see one of these tonight, especially now that it's dark out. But, I don't know. Maybe there's a little bit of a late night movement picking up. Certainly was not expecting snakes anymore. Part of me thought that this was a Brooks King snake, because it was yellow and smooth and just kind of glossy from the car, and I was like, oh god, what is that? But just your yellow rat snake, which we've seen a bunch of, but I'm pretty happy about it. I really like these guys. Oh man, what a handsome little snake. That's awesome. Love these guys. Down here they've got nice red eyes, beautiful kind of orangey yellow heads, and kind of like a cream orange body with nice stripes and stuff, and you can see how strong they are. You can just extend the front half of his body out straight like that because they're used to climbing up in the trees. But we're gonna take a couple pictures of this guy, and then I'm gonna move him right off the road in the direction he was going. All right, we're gonna let this guy go on his way here, and hopefully he's gonna go hunt some rats or something like that, as a rat snake does. There he goes, disappearing into the sawgrass. Pretty neat. All right, so not too many snakes moving on the roads. I'm gonna do my old reliable tactic of shining rocks, and we'll see if we can turn anything up real quick. I will let you guys know. This seems to be a good tactic for finding snakes. I'm sure we're gonna run into something. If we're lucky, maybe we'll get that scarlet king that we missed out on last time. I'm starting to see a couple water snakes. Here's one brown water snake right here. The usual suspect. Honestly, a kind of pretty looking one. Really nice contrast and whatnot. But gonna be leaving him as is after my water snake run-in earlier in the night. There was one right here. There we go. You can see moving along right there. So good way to pick up a couple snakes for the night. Gonna keep moving and see if we find something a little more interesting. But man, that one's actually really pretty. Look how light colored that is. It's kind of uniquely light colored. Yeah, not a bad looking snake, honestly, for a water snake. It's pretty neat. I'm gonna keep moving. All right, folks. Well, that's all the time I have for tonight, unfortunately. Things just still aren't quite happening down here for me in Florida. And I'm actually gonna head out in like 2 days, and I won't get to get out again in that time. So glad I got to pick up a couple more snakes, because otherwise it's, you know, freezing cold outside. So good stuff. That's gonna be it for this video, but we're gonna get some pretty solid redemption at Florida at a little bit better of a time of the year. I actually have the opportunity to join Matt, who hasn't been in a video in a while, in Florida, in South Florida, for at least a week. So I'm still in the works of booking that trip and making it happen, but should happen pretty seamlessly soon, and that will be what the next couple videos end up being. So I'll see you guys then. If you made it this far in the video, thanks for watching, and subscribe for more like this.